Hello, everybody, and welcome to Defining Deborah. I know it has really been a while since I did a video, and I do apologize. Doing a video every day is way harder than I anticipated, and it takes up a lot more time than I realized. So, kudos to those people that do videos weekly, and definitely to the ones that do them daily. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Before I start, I want to give an awesome shout out to my nephew, Cordero Rice. He has a page, he has a podcast. It's the Western Review. And he does reviews about old movies, TV shows, and things like that. He is really, really good. I mean, you guys should go and check him out. And so I am so proud of him for what he's doing. He's just an awesome young man. And he's doing this at the age of 17. So, yeah. All right, so I thought we could do a car chat. I'm having to work this weekend, and so I thought that I would do a little chat on my way to work. So here we go. Alrighty, so I just normally just show you guys the scenery as I drive to work. If this is your first time watching, I do live in a little small town in South Carolina, so I live in the country. And so this is me just coming out of the country. I guess you would say, hey, you're still in the country. I live more or less in a rural area, and so, yeah, there's not a whole lot to see. So what has been up? I can't even think of the last time I did a video. I want to say, it was, in the summer? I would have to go back and look and see. I know it's been a while, but I'll catch you up. So, in previous videos, I discussed the fact that I was going to be going back to school. And I think I advised you all as to the fact that I had started. I hope I did. But in May, I started my PhD program. And at first, I was going to specialize in mediation and, I'm trying to think of the word now. I can't think of it now. But I ended up changing it to criminology, justice and criminology, simply because I found it more interesting. I thought that I would flourish more in this area, and it really piqued my passion as far as where I could go with this. So I am in my 4th class now. It is an accelerated program, so we have a class for 6 weeks and then you move on to the next, and thank goodness it's only one class at a time, because it being accelerated, there's a lot of writing and a lot of reading. So I have gotten 2 A's and 1 B, and I tell you what, I was sweating to get that B in that class. It was a research class, and the teacher was very analytical and had more of a background into research, and that is one of my weaker areas, and I don't think I would ever want to work in the area of research solely. So yeah, so I was very happy to get the B, and right now I'm in a class. I'm doing pretty good. I have an A. He hasn't given us back our first paper as of yet, so we will wait and see what happens there. Hopefully my writing is getting better. If anybody knows, that definitely with working on a psychology degree, there is numerous writing assignments. I'm at a red light. And they are long. There's a lot of them. And it's not always the writing, it's the topics, because, most of the time they pick the topics for you on which you have to write on. And yeah, like this class here is tools of organization or something like that. And I didn't really think I was going to like it because it's talking about working. Here we go. Working using psychology in the workplace, and it just looked like it was going to be a whole lot of, I don't know. But I am actually enjoying the class because we're talking about assessments, and you know those little assessments tools that they use when you're applying for a position. You fill out the application and you send all that in, and then they'll say, well, we have a small little survey or something like that we need you to do. And then it's like 20 minutes in and you're answering all these questions like, if you saw somebody stealing, what would you do? Are you ever late to work? All these just different things. And then they'll turn around and ask the same questions again, just in a different way. Well, all these things are used, and what they'll do is they'll take this they'll take this assessment, and more than likely the human resource department is a program that's on their computer, and they will go ahead and submit, or the assessment, where is my words going? The assessment will automatically go to the program, and then it'll go ahead, review the program, review the assessment, and then spit out a report showing how well you did. And so these things are used to determine whether or not you would be a good fit for the position that you're applying for, and things like that. So yeah, and some of them, I'm just like, if you answer the way the company wants you to answer, then you will just be fine. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are the right person for that job, or you're as honest as you say you are in the assessment. So, you know, I personally don't think that you should just use assessments to determine hiring someone or determining whether somebody should get promoted, but it is what it is. So anyway, yeah. That's what I'm working on now. It has just been, oh my gosh, this summer has just been overwhelming for me. That's one reason why I haven't made a video. I'm just like, if I can't come on here and be uplifting and positive, you know, then I just don't want to complain about everything that's going on. And we know there is a lot going on in the United States right now, you know, pandemic, riots, white supremacy, our president, an election. It's just a lot. Loss of job, you know, evictions. There is so much wrong going that you have to really look to try to find something positive. So what I decided to do, it was like end of August or somewhere in August, that it just got to be too much for me, listening and watching this stuff every day. You know, it just got to be way too much. So I have embarked on a journey of, first I reassessed where I was in my life at this stage, and I embarked on a journey of having a more fulfilling life and a more honest life. Not to say that I wasn't honest before, but we all have those areas that we're not so honest with ourselves. And, you know, to be honest with other people, you truly have to be honest with you first. So I decided that I needed to do some work on myself and where I was, and look at my career, my social life, my personal life, my family life, all those things. So I figured for any of those to improve, I needed to improve me. So that's what I've been doing pretty much for the last 2 months, is working on myself. I always journal, so I'm just journaling more. And I found some people that I liked listening to and picking up some of their tips, you know, such as saying 10 things you're grateful for in the morning, 10 things you're proud of, and 10 things you forgive yourself for, and 10 things you commit yourself to. Different things like that. Trying to exercise, oh God, this one is really hard, on a regular basis. I'm going to have what they call cavitations done, where they use ultrasound to pretty much melt some of the fat around your stomach, because I don't believe in all that surgery. For African Americans, it really leaves horrible scars, and no, I'm just not going to do that. So I'm hoping that jump started me in exercising will get me in a better place when it comes to this body. I don't have to be skinny. I just want to be healthier, and with the pandemic out there, it just behooves us to be in a healthier state. So that, and eating better, since I'm still doing a lot of cooking at home. I occasionally pick up, usually like when I'm going to work, like now, I'll go ahead and pick up something because it's 11 o'clock here, and that'll be my lunch. And unfortunately, I like to eat junk when I'm going to work. I don't know why. I could definitely, eat something healthier, but I am going to stop by Sonic's. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this morning. So just different things like that. I have found it very rewarding for me. I have thoroughly enjoyed doing the things that I'm doing and implementing even more things. So I'm trying to think if I've caught you up on just about everything. There's not a whole lot going on because I still don't go anywhere, other than I go out to get my ultrasound thing done weekly. I told you that I was going to be trying to get my skin tone right because of when I was in the military and I went to Saudi Arabia during wartime. The heat, the sand, and all that just really messed my skin up, and it's getting gradually worse as I get older. So we've been doing some peels. It seems for some reason the peels are making my face darker. And this time it peeled, but it didn't peel as much as I had anticipated it. So I have another one coming up this week. I'm just hoping, for all the money I am spending to get this done, that something gets done. Okay, so I'm going to order my food and then I will start a new video. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. And thanks for stopping in. And thanks for checking in on me on Defining Deborah. Bye-bye.